Let's do it. We got a sales opening ahead of us. We have 2,506 Devs Bargaining chips, which is a considerable amount. It's 835 tries total, which is pretty nice. 835 tries. So we'll get into it. We'll see how many we can get. And we'll see. What's up, Fib? 100K on that one? Nice. So should we get some recipes? Because we'll get 10 recipes, as a matter of fact. 10 recipes to start out. Because they are pretty good. They are pretty good. One's 13K, nice. 15K value, nice. 5K, not so great. 9.5, sure. What's the problem, Curly? There's a lot of really good patterns in all this. 10K, okay, I'll take that. 7K. Necrotic gown, that's a good one. Oh, that one's been recently reset. 10K. Not too terrible. Not too bad, not too bad. Probably the same value of one lamented piece. Certainly worth it. No Manifill. But a couple of good ones. The Stygian Shield, the Shade's Blade, Death's Gamble, Necrotic Gown. Those are all very good. They'll sell fast. Bucket Kickers, they'll sell very quickly. Widow's Weep, yeah. A lot of these are good, man. Begging on her knees to be popular. Alright, let's get into it. We'll just go 80. 80 boots. Wonder how much gold you would make only buying patterns 1 week? That wouldn't be worth it. It wouldn't be worth it. I would get an outrageous amount of duplicates. Post a cross realm? Yeah, but I'm not particularly interested in that stuff. Too much work, and I don't need to do it. Oh yeah. I also figured out how much war-torn scrap that I get on the characters from looting. Like, not that many trash mobs, you know, together with the bosses and everything. And it's not bad. Kill anyone to be popular. It's about, like, from what I could tell, it's about like 300 war-torn scrap per week. Give or take. So, I don't mind it. Super rare boots? Maybe. You don't want to get used to the add-ons and stuff. It's not that I don't want you to get used to add-ons. It's just, I think a lot of people rely on add-ons to work. And if they can't use add-ons, they don't know what to do. Something that happened at the start of Dragonflight is, what do you call it? TSM was broken, and for a pretty good amount of time. And if you don't know how to do your smaller calculations, to look for good potential markets, to look at your data and all that stuff, or do everything manually, then you'll set yourself behind quite a lot. So I'm not saying don't get used to them, but don't rely on them. That's all I'm saying. Oh, we already got the first set of boots. First set of boots right there. Very nice. But TSM is a very good add-on for pricing data and pricing stats. It's very, very good. So, Is it a must-have to be able to make gold? No, but it's very, very, very good to have. Another pair of boots right there. Another pair of boots, saltstone boots as well. Boots doing really well to start here. Does it matter if you have TSM Premium or not? Not really. TSM Premium gives you access to a couple of extra things, but the vast majority of the capabilities of the add-on you get for free. What's up, Gallons? I would say that if you want to get TSM Premium, it's mostly just to support the developers. There are obviously a couple of things that are fun to have or neat to have, but it's not like a you need to have it to have the add-on be good. Hey, 2 lamented boots, not bad. We're gonna buy a couple of more boots here. We'll buy like 20, I think. TSM is your friend? Yes. TSM is definitely your friend. All right, very good. Hey, another pair of boots. Hey, on 100 tries, that's very, very good. 3 lamented boots on 100 tries. Damn. I'll take that. There's an update for what? WoW? Not bad. All right. Well, one downside of moving my PC and not really getting to properly move everything in a nice fashion is the fact that I have to redo my my settings and this stuff. But I don't mind it because I needed to do that anyway. And double check everything. See if it's still good value or not. And for the people that don't really know what I'm looking for when it comes to these, I look at the region sale rate and the region average daily sold. And then I look at the value, right? So a pair of boots like this that sells for, on my server, 400 gold from what it seems. The region sale average is about 458, so that's about what you could expect. The sale rate is 0.05, and the average daily sold is 0.010. So this is a decent item. It's probably going to sell like pretty fast without any big problems. But the amount of gold that a particular item gives has to be high enough compared to the sell rate, right? So if I'm looking at an item that has a market value of 70 here, even though it's at up to 484 in a minimum buyout, this item has a 0.005, right? But if it only sells for 70 gold on most occasions, then it's just like, I don't really care too much about it, right? But if it has something like this, right, at 0.014, then this is going to sell very fast. And then selling something for a couple of hundred gold is still worth it for me. So you just have to make your like own small considerations about pieces of gear, whether or not they're worth it to hold on to. But you also learn a lot about transmog pieces on actually just posting them, trying it out. Update for your WoW wasn't workplace for a few days. Your update stuck? Well, that sucks. How to know the real value of an item then? Because maybe sometimes when I look it up, under mine I see 214,213 millions, which are not the real value. The way that you would kind of go about it is a really good indication of a real value of an item is looking at the region sale average, because that's based on the actual sales that TSM havers are recording, right? On top of that, you can look on some place like Undermine Exchange, and you can look at the value of a particular item throughout many months. And then look at the reach and sell rate and see if it has any validity, right? See if it makes any sense for it to have the value that it does. The other way is you can start by posting it really high, and if you don't feel like there's any movement, nobody's buying it, nobody's moving nothing, then you can lower the price slowly, right? But prices change all the time, right? Along with the economy, people are willing to pay certain amounts of gold for certain amounts of things. So can I have the music playlist? Yeah. Here. It's on Spotify. Let's see if we get some good legs here. We're already at, on 100 tries on boots, we got 3 lamented boots, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Legs usually full tilt. There's a lot of really good legs, though, on transmog, so hopefully, you know. Get Step Bro to help you out. Steve Boda! Hilfe mich! Dude, every time I hear Step Bro now, it's just, that's what I... Steve Boda! Ooh, Glorious Legs. Not bad. We'll take Glorious Legs. About the only, like, really good piece that we've gotten so far. That's not what we want. I mean, we would much rather want lamented pieces, but if we get Fire Mains, we get Cloud Keepers, we get Jade, Vanguard, Glorious, Bloodhunt, whatever. Bloodlust, I think they're called. We do need lamented. We do need lamented. Not looking good as of right now. Yeah, boots are pretty high, but some people keep... What happens in Terran Mill is there's sometimes people that come to Terran Mill, buy a bunch of cheap lamented pieces, and take them to other servers. So sometimes the prices get, like, juiced up a little bit. So, Kami, I appreciate it. Appreciate the follow. But they usually don't sell for the super high prices. So, kind of is what it is. Legs are, yeah, they're pretty bad. Oh, never mind. We got a pair. Jade legs as well. I'll take it. All right, not too bad. We'll buy 20 more. 20 more in legs, and we'll go next. Finn Bolty, I appreciate the follow as well. Welcome in, everyone. I got so many helmets last week. It was actually kind of funny. Oh, I gotta get the last 4. There we go. Let's see it. Let's give us one more here. Can you recommend some solid items to start flipping with? It's hard to say because every different, like, materials are really hard to do unless you have a pretty big capital, and even then they're really risky to do unless you have good knowledge of how it's put together. And if you go for non-stackable items, it all depends on the server that you're on. Super hard, honestly. There it is. There it is. We got a second pair. Okay. Hey, legs did not. They did not troll me. It was not looking good, but they did not troll me. The other thing that's important to remember right now, Sokami, is the fact that because of where we are currently in the expansion, a lot of markets are very slow moving, and it's kind of hard to tell what could turn out to be a good thing and what could turn out to be a bad thing. So, and another issue with me recommending specific items that people can invest into is, obviously, if you haven't been around here much before, is if I mention that I want to do something on stream, especially when things are popping, if I didn't already do it, somebody else will immediately. Like, lurkers will do it. So if I find something that I'm particularly interested in, it needs to be something that's outrageously expensive and either I or very low amounts of people can do, or people don't have the balls to do it. Because otherwise, it's just GG immediately. I'm telling you. So I usually just hold back on telling or like talking about particular items because of that. But if you want, I've made a lot of mailbox openings over on my channel. Some of them are quite old, but a lot of those items are still very valuable. They're still very good to sell. And if you want to look at another place, on the WoW Economy Discord, if you go into sniping and flipping channel, all the shit that people list there, you can check those things out too. That's what I would do. What's up, Scarlet? Welcome in. Lurkers, who? Who? I definitely wouldn't do that myself either, Warshel. In other streamers' channels. Definitely not. Welcome in, by the way. Add-on is bis, even for starting a match. That's nice. Hikon said he reported us for cheating. Why would he do that? I think you're making this up. I think you're making this up. Dude, he comes is beyond cooked. Like, I'm minced and rinsed in the brain a lot of the time. But when, oh, nice. A belt right there. But sometimes when I mention something to Hecons that he should easily know, he's like, yeah, I don't know, I just do it. Oh, another belt. Oh, yeah, here. Dude, it's really funny because he watched that clip and he thought that we were doing it and not actually watching somebody doing it. Which was kind of interesting, honestly. 2 belts, though. Pretty good. Belts, boots, bis, yeah. Think you're going to watch some gold making from scratch on YouTube? Yeah, a lot of content creators are only doing Dragonfly gold making, and yeah. I want to get back. I haven't done my challenge character for a little bit because of some IRL stuff recently, and the time that I've spent on WoW has been on the things that I like normally do. So, no, I understand. I know you're talking about the actual videos, but I got to like day 8. I haven't done another day since then, so. But there's still a lot of content there for you to watch. I mean, WoW gets a lot of eyes on him, Krilly. No good cosmetic cloak sold 50k. That's nice. Another belt, dude. We bought what, 77 belts? 3 belts? Dude, the amount of lamented we're getting right now is actually pretty nuts. This is pretty unusual. He doesn't listen when I tell him boots and belt is bis. It's not that I'm not listening, but I'm just saying. It's not been bis previous weeks. I'll tell you that much. That's good, though. That's very, very good. We'll buy another 15. Of the 15 belts. See what it can do. Clean up the bag. Send over what we have. And we move on to gloves. Gauntlets. That's good, though. And there it is. Still very good regardless. Regardless, that's very, very nice. I'll keep that one. Keep that one. Don't care. Don't. I kind of care about that one. Don't care. Kind of care. No. No. Maybe. Don't care about that one or that. Sure, I'll hold on to it. No. Keep those. Do I have these kind of things in old areas like Stormwind? What do you mean these kind of things? Like what I'm doing right now? Early coma today? Yeah, you were talking about that earlier. Hey, if you can, why not? Put 1 million aside for testing out sniping and flipping. I want to buy some items and see what I'm going to get. Hey, good luck. Good luck. I'm going to hold on to... I'm going to hold on to the lamented. I could actually just make TSM group for this. But it's okay. All right. I don't need that many, so we can get rid of those. You farm so much supplies and no good. 224k? Yeah, that's an outrageous amount, dude. I get the impression you enjoy running nax. It's like a back and forth thing, right? I really enjoy doing these openings, and I don't mind running nax because of how much it gives me, right? Both because it gives me the possibility of doing these openings, but also because of how much gold it actually is. And on top of that, nax is something that I can do where I don't have to pay attention, right? Because I can just run nax and kind of shut off my brain and watch something on another monitor or talk to somebody or do something else, right? So it's like some background stuff, which I enjoy that. The lottery part is the best. Well, I really enjoy doing these openings because they're just fun. Because you get to see what you actually get out of all the time that you spent. It's good fun. Gamba is fun. Hey, what do we say? Maybe I get a super rare this week. Let's see here. Got it ages ago. Again, last super rare, I think I dubbed for like 130k. I did get a couple, so. I mean, the last time that I got a super rare from this was Spalders of a Lost Age and Shoulders. And that was ages ago. That was ages ago. I sold mine for probably like I think it was like 180k or something like that. Let's see. 100 gauntlets, see what they can do. Cheapest miners at the moment is 600k. Gone up a little bit. And I'm also, for people that are interested in what I'm selling and what I'm interested in, I'm going to start doing weekly mailbox openings again. I did one last week, but the actual VOD for it got kind of fucked. So I couldn't really use it for YouTube. But the next one I do, which is, I'm going to say it. Ooh, nice. I'm going to say it's tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, it'll be Thursday. That'll be uploaded to YouTube as well. Spectral Tiger sold on Kazakh for a cap. Damn. I do these weekly, Fimble T. I have 250 characters that I run Nax on 5 accounts at a time, so I do 50 runs. Takes me about 16 to 18 hours weekly to do it. Whoops. The last 2 weeks, I did end up finishing the full thing last week, but the week before that couldn't finish the whole thing. The week before that I couldn't. So it's a little back and forth every once in a while, just because of, you know, sometimes IRL stuff gets in the way. But the last 2 weeks I've been able to do all 50. Alright, well, we got 1 pair of gauntlets so far, lamented. Pretty good. I'll tag it. See if we can get another one. Dedication? Yeah. I've definitely worked on a lot of stuff on my account for a hot minute. I'm trying to look. Okay, there we go. Let's continue. But I took like a 4 months break from running Nax because I got back into PvE, and like the way that it's kind of put together is these days I only do gold making if I particularly enjoy it, or it's something that I want to do some content for to show other people as well and enjoy it together with other people, because I have enough gold to be like to not really care, which is a wonderful position to be in. So what's the difference between using PBS and TSM and sniping and posting auctions? TSM sniping feature is outdated and barely works anymore. Point blank sniper is up to date and works a lot. It requires a lot less from your PC and the add-ons that you have. It's also quicker to make frequent changes to how you want to do it. Gives you more options with shopping lists and stuff. It's easier to use. It's easier to get into. You don't need to understand as much about the add-on to actually use it, which is why a lot of people prefer it. And it works, right? Nax is, well, obviously Nax is naxxramas. It's the old raid from way back when, and they basically added a piece of content in 10.2.5 or whatever it was that unlocked a secret quest line, which is a 2 to 3 hour thing where you complete a bunch of old quests and collect some items and whatever the fuck, and you end up, after you do all of that stuff, right, you end up getting to the point where you unlock this particular vendor, and at this vendor you can spend the currency that you can farm from either Stratholme Skullamates or naxxramas. The reason why you want to do naxxramas is because it gives you Corruptor Scourgestones. The other ones only gives you Invader Scourgestones, and Invader Scourgestones are a 1/10 of the value of one Corruptor Scourgestone. The only downside to the Corruptor Scourgestone is the fact that naxxramas is a weekly lockout, right? So if you don't have very many characters, then Invader Scourgestones is where you would want to go. The problem is, because of how rare some of these particular items are, if you do 1/10 of what a Corruptor Scourgestone is worth, the amount of time that you would actually have to spend on getting the same value is pretty atrocious. So personally, I don't do anything but naxxramas weekly, and I would rather level more characters to do it that way, right? That's kind of where it's at. But you basically turn 1 or 2 of your currency into Death's bargaining chips at this particular vendor. There's also another one at Light's Hope Chapel in Eastern Plaguelands that opens up for a handful of other things. But this is like the main one. And it gives you the opportunity to buy 8 different pieces that are called Dented Raiders, Spalders, Bracers, whatever. And these give you the opportunity to get lamented Crusaders pieces, which are used in crafting tier 3 transmog sets. So they re-added, because you used to be able to actually do the raid and collect it from that, or you can still get it off the black market auction house, but this is another way, right? And one of the crafting items that you need to be able to make it are these lamented pieces, which is why they're worth so much. The drop rate's pretty low. It's about 1 every 50, so like a 2% drop rate out of right-clicking one of these. But the other thing about this is that these can give you pretty much every single piece of transmog that's available in Classic is on the loot table for these things. So you can get hundreds of different pieces in every single gear slot, which is why they're so good. And then there's the opportunity of getting the recipes as well, which I did buy some of. And they cost 12, so, you know, it's something that you can use for professions, which I also do. A lot of other people do that too. But that's the premise of what naxxramas is. You use PBS sniping feature instead of TSM, but you actually use TSM for posting on the auction house. Yeah, so using TSM to post on the auction house is probably the most, when you actually know how to set it up and when you get into it, it's really, really, like, easy to post stuff, depending on how you do it with operations. It takes a little time to get into how TSM is put together, but it is very nice. It's a very handy tool when you do get there. But Point Blank Sniper uses the price. Ooh, a lamented piece. Nice. Point Blank Sniper will most likely use the pricing data that you have from TSM, right? And Point Blank Sniper is just a better opportunity for sniping compared to what TSM can offer. It's kind of where it's at, right? Hey, already one lamented piece. I'll take it. Hopefully we get one more on 100 tries, but... Yo, Krilly. Are we doing any plundering today? No plundering? Are you over it? We're getting trios tomorrow. That's going to be interesting. Are you doing school stuff? But yeah, trios are coming tomorrow, which I'm pretty excited about. I think it's going to be so chaotic to have trios and Plunderstorm with the way that the map is put together. Ooh, dude, Lamented are doing something. We're getting good numbers on everything so far. I mean, we still have shoulders and chest pieces and helmets, but we're doing pretty good. Thank you for all the information. Maybe I'm kind of sorry if I'm going to disturb you so much on stream. I mean, I can't really be upset that people want to ask questions considering the fact that I'm streaming. But, you know what I mean? Ooh, another lamented piece. Don't worry about it. That's very good. That's very good. Get another one here? That's crazy. 3 lamented pieces. That's wild. Go start doing your 1,000 questions now, see? Are you prepared? You are not prepared. Maybe, I don't know. I'm prepared to answer a lot of questions, but maybe some I can't, but that's okay. Rapid fire, let's go. You won't. Diddly 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 diddly. Some whatever respect. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. Chess pieces it is. We go 75 to start. And we'll see. We'll see how chess pieces do. What are we up to? We're up to 6 plus 6. We're up to 12 lamented pieces already. So we're 5 away from getting what you could. Like, if you go off based off the 2% drop rate, 1 every 50, 16 or 17 is what we could kind of expect to get. So we're 4 or 5 away. Which is pretty crazy considering we still have 300 tries left. Pretty good. And we've gotten some pretty good transmog pieces as well. And shoulders and helmets, when we get to that, that's the real super rare city. Heart attack. That's one. All the pieces are doing something, dude. That's wild. Like these last couple of weeks, we've been getting bent. Another one already? Dude, we've been getting bent over backwards. Like we would have gone like 200-300 with getting like 1 or 0. And now we just get a lot all the time. Why can't it be like this all the time? Give us more, max it out. I mean, 2 for 100 tries when we get there is very good. Black velvet robes, amazing. Silver thread pieces, amazing. Buccaneers vest, great. Wolf wear, wolf fear harness. Another, dude, chest is pumping. Pumping. Jesus. Pumping. It's another piece right there. That means we're up to 15. 15 lamented pieces. That's crazy, dude. That's actually crazy. Don't you know, pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Plus 17, perhaps. I mean, that's what it's looking like, but we could go the next 200 and something tries not getting nothing. Do you know anyone that made like a serial, like a series from Zero to Hero and flipping so I can understand the mechanisms of the game? Here's the thing, right? There's the thing about flipping is doing flipping from nothing is almost impossible because most of the time when it comes to flipping, you literally have to invest a lot of gold in getting 10, 20, 30%, right? But the amount that you invest into it is quite high. So if you start from nothing, the amount of time that it takes to get up to 300-400k is something that you could easily reach by just farming instead, right? So there are a lot of Zero to Hero challenges and things like that available, but it's usually just a combination of everything. And when it comes to flipping, most of the time, if you want to see what people are potentially flipping or getting into, looking up mailbox openings or searching up like anything related to flipping and gold making, that's probably going to give you the best possible choices. And again, I recommend just going onto the WoW Economy Discord and looking in the sniping channel. That's what I would do. $55 gold, yeah. Yeah. All right, let's see. 85 still, so that's like what? How many can we buy? 85 would be 10, 20, and 5, 25. And then we gotta clean the inventory. And we gotta clean the inventory. Let's see. Can we get another lamented piece or something interesting? There's a lot of really, really good chess pieces. Bro. That's actually insane. That is actually insane. Another. We actually got another. What'd you get? I feel like emotes like that right there. Darkfire is like a yapping emote. Oh, you got a mount? Nice. Congrats. What, mailbox opening? Because I'm still new in the game. Literally 1 month. If you type on YouTube, Goldmaking mailbox opening Dragonflight, even Shadowlands as well, and you can scan through and look if there's any particular explanations for certain items or things that you could be interested in. If not that, I'd recommend going on the WoW Economy Discord. Which is this particular one right here. And then I would go into the Snipes, Flips, and Sales channel. That's where I would go. I'll go Jay. Not interested in that one in particular. Alright. Let's clean up the inventory real quick. So I can play this of that in your YouTube channel. You can look at the mailbox openings that I have as well. I mean, there's a lot of very, very different stuff in there. Something that you have to realize though is some of them are for very particular times in the game. So not all of the items that are talked about or shown are still going to be good. You quickly realize that when you look them up. But that's also why I want to get back to doing more. I'll probably do one in the next couple of days here for what I have. So, get back to some more current stuff. Oh, the Taiwan. Oh, yeah, the dog. Yeah. Hey, why not? Why not? This one here should be good. All right, this is super rare potential. We're looking for Spalders of a Lost Age, otherwise lamented pieces. As for lamented pieces at the moment, we are up to 16, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 7. Yeah. 16. We're where we want to be, and we still have 200 tries. So let's see what we can do with it. Any lamented pieces we get from here, or super rares, it's just to top it all off, right? There's another one. 17. Damn. Dude, every single piece of gear is popping off. Every single one. This is great. We've gotten a lot of pretty good transmog pieces too. Like we actually have. Yo, Swagster. Welcome in. I appreciate the resub for 15 million years. Hot Tato. I appreciate it. Thank you. We just restarted the sub goal as well because we reached it yesterday. Gave away 2 months up. Nice! Another pair of lamented piece. Another lamented piece right there. We just gave away 2 months of game time yesterday. And the way that I have it right now is every time we hit 30 subs, I'll give away 2 months of game time. Until I figure out something else for particular events or whatever, that's kind of what I'm going to keep it at. Give it a little bit back. Maybe you need to go right now. I wish you really good luck, actually. I need good luck to starting this all and link it all together. Hey, good luck, man. I'll be around. But I appreciate it. Thank you for the 15 months right there, Swagster. I'll be around. Obviously, right now, it's a little bit less than what you could normally expect. But whenever WoW is popping, I'm around a lot, you know. And there's always the Discord too, so. But I appreciate you hanging out. Back to the end of beginning. Damn. There we go. Should be fine. Don't forget my name. Make you remember the name. Where at? Remember the name, I tell ya. It is a little bit of a bait, yeah. As per usual. But we did already get 2 pieces, 2 lamented pieces, so I'm happy. And here, EU, I play on EU. I play on EU, Darkfire. Also from EU. What did the recipe give? There's like the loot table is like I don't remember, like 40 to 60 different pieces on the recipes. A lot of really good ones in there. Oh, nice, another lamented piece. 3 on 100. Popping off, dude. Absolutely popping off. Well, might as well choose the outcome already, because we're way over. 17 plus. Alright, don't need that. Don't need that either. Boom, boom. There we go. I was born in a city. But they're good. I think I'm at the point where I want to buy like about 10 recipes every week based on what I've been able to sell. I think that's a reasonable amount. Kidding, we've been lucky. Easy with the prediction, yeah. We've been lucky this particular go around. We should have gotten 16 or 17 based on the 2% drop chance, but we are up to what, like 18 or 19? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 10, 15 plus 4, and 19. And we still don't get me wrong, we still have 103 tries on helmets. Sacrifice for your love, I try. I'm still going. We're up to 19, actually, lamented pieces. So we're currently 2 above what you could expect based on the drop rate. But we know that sometimes I've been way lower than the drop rate. And on top of that, I've actually gotten very, very, very good. Like, very good pieces of transmog as well. Like, a lot of very good ones. So we got a lot of value out of this week for sure. Try to pour up a fight. I don't wanna sacrifice. Oh yeah, there's a lot. Every week with this lamented or this naxxramas running that I do, I grow my transmog stock on the auction house by a couple hundred. Obviously, there's, you know, duplicates included, but it's a lot of really good pieces of transmog, so it's nice. But yeah, after this, I'm probably going to be up to 3,000 auctions. Terran Mill. Nice. First mate's hat. We already have a lot of these, but they've also recently been reset, so they're quite high on the value. Sacrifice. Boom. Alright, helmet's not doing too much interesting so far. But that's okay. Up to 19 lamented, so it's not like I can really complain. We still have the opportunity of getting a Papal Fest, a minor set as well. Then final tendril for Arachnivs coming in. They're doing more. That doesn't surprise me. I mean, the season's about to end very soon, so. Announced yesterday. Is it like big nerfs? It usually is, right? The last round, like pretty significant. Usually pretty significant. Not the first mate. Not the one we need. Maybe it's time to buy Ferrec mount soon. Probably. Wowhead calls them massive. Yeah, but is it clickbait? Recent news. "17 and a half hours ago. Ah, okay. Shadow Cage not less 12 seconds. 25% from... Wow. Blaze damage decreased by 20%. Oh, yeah, okay. These are massive nerfs. These are massive. Yeah, that's a big deal. It's not like so much so anyone can easily kill the boss now, but it's pretty significant. 20% less on Blaze is insane. Anyone's going to be able to live 2, even 3 of those now. If you're not perfect. When we rating? Never. Nah. Maybe in season 4, huh? Some more casual stuff. We got a lamented piece. So we're up to 20. 20. It's kind of nuts, actually. 20 in the week. So I have a couple of tries here. All right. No super rare. When the dinner is. Another 7 tries. Last 7 for the week. A sober up. And nah. Hey, not bad though. Not bad. You're farming key fragments for another mounts? Well, if you don't want to do it, then why are you doing it? Alright, easy. Okay, that's all good. Okay. Very good. Hey, that's not a bad week at all. 20 lamented pieces. And a lot of really, like a pretty decent transmog. I'm happy with it. I'll take it.